whole time I thought I was recording my eyebrows. Sorry guys, I forgot to push the record button. But you can see me conceal my brows. I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade medium. And I'm just going to clean up my brows because they are very bushy because I'm growing them out. So I'm going to conceal my eyes using my concealer from Tarte Shape Tape. And this just cancels out any redness or darkness on my eyes. I'm gonna set that with some translucent powder just to make sure my lids don't get oily because they tend to get a little oily throughout the day. I'm gonna take this palette from MAC in Semi Sweet Times 9. I'm gonna take this shade right here and I'm going to pop that in my crease. Then I'm going to take my MAC 217 brush and use this shade right here. I'm gonna pop that right at the end of my outer corner, and I'm just pressing it on and gently bringing it into my crease. Then I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm going to only apply that right at the outer corner, creating dimension in the outer corner. I'm gonna take this shade right here, I'm gonna pack it on right there and into the crease very lightly. Make sure I blend out any harsh lines. Then I'm going to take a C421 mini concealer, flat brush, and I'm going to carve out my lid space. Only halfway though. So I'm gonna take this shade right here and just pack it on to my lid to make sure that everything is set. We'll clean it up a little bit. Don't worry about it looking a mess. I'm gonna use these matte shades right here. And I'm going to pack it on to my eyelid. Going back in with my 217 brush, adding no extra product, and I'm just going to diffuse out that harsh line and just make sure that it blends seamless. I'm gonna go back in with that cranberry shade actually and just pack it on right there. So it kind of goes from like light, cranberry, and then to a darker shade. Do that to the other side. And blend it out. And just always want to blend out. I'm using a 224 MAC blending fluffy brush. I'm going to take my liquid liner from NYX and do a small wing liner. It might not be small actually. And do that to the other side. Then I'm going to take my flat brush and just clean it up. It has leftover concealer, and this will just make sure that my liner is popping. I'm gonna go back in with a 217 brush and make sure that everything's diffused and looking perfect. So I'm going to add some mascara to my lashes. I always make weird like faces. Going to add these ARDELL lashes in Wispy. And these lashes are super bomb. I love them. They look really glam, but still a bit natural. I'm going to start off with my Glossier priming moisturizer. It's very rich, creamy, you know, texture. It's really good because it's about to be winter and my skin is raw. My skin is breaking out. It's just not for me. And you see I burnt myself right here. Not cute. But I'm gonna show you how I hide that. So I take like a pinky salmon undertone cream foundation or stick. This is from MEHRON. And I'm just gonna add a little bit to hide it. That was kind of a lot, but whatever, we can make it work. Press around it. I'm using my beauty blender and I'm working around it. I'm just, you know, diffusing out the edges basically. Then I'm going to set that area very lightly using my finger. You might see it a little bit. I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 330. It says the shake. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Kabuki flat top brush using one pump. I'm gonna press just one dot there. And I really love this foundation, guys. The only reason why I didn't do a like review on it is because I was moving around a lot and I just didn't know, like I needed to wear this foundation and really see if I love it. And like seriously, I love this foundation. It's like the best. I'm gonna drag it down my neck. So I'm going to take my Studio Finish concealer in the shade NC42 and just, you know, conceal dark areas. I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. This is a staple product. Just for some extra highlight, I'm going to go in with my NARS Creamy, Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. And just adding, well, a little bit, but it's really a lot. Taking my Fenty Beauty Match Stick. This is the contour stick in Truffle. And I'm just blending that into my hairline. This contour stick is really amazing. It makes like my contour, it makes me more bronzier. It just makes me look poppin', you know, like, and it's only $25, I believe. It's super affordable. Rihanna knew exactly what she was doing, and she looked out for the girls, seriously. And it's like, this product is very creamy and it's just easy to blend. And I just really love that. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Shape Tape and just clean up, you know, like areas that are a little too dark, basically. So if you mess up, you know, you can just always go back in with concealer and clean up your contour or foundation. But in the nose part, you wanna use, you know, your concealer. So I'm using Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm really just trying to set my concealer area pretty much everywhere where I added, you know, concealer. I'm gonna take this shade right here from the Anastasia contour palette, and I don't know the name, but I will add it to my description. Gonna dust away all that powder. And I contoured my face with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. Using a pencil brush, I'm going to take the brown shades and add them to my lower lash line. I'm gonna take the shade from Kiko. It's so pretty, you see that? I'm going to pop that right in my inner corner. Then I'm going to add mascara to my bottom lashes. Taking this NARS blush in the shade Exhibit A, it is very, very bright, but it is so beautiful on pretty much every skin complexion, mainly on deeper skin complexions, but you just need like a little bit, like literally a little bit. And usually when you need a little bit of something, it's, you know, it lasts a very long time. Then I'm going to take this DESI and KATY highlighter in the shade Fuego. As you can see, this is so beautiful. I just love the way it just looks on camera and on my pictures. Like, it's seriously bomb. I'm just adding it to my high points of my cheeks, on my cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose. Then I go back in with my brush that I use with the leftover blush on it, and I just mend everything, the contour, the blush, and my highlighter together. I'm going to take NIGHTMOTH lip liner from MAC and line my lips. Make sure I clean up my lips. Then I'm going to take the DESI and KATY liquid lipstick in Savage. Savage. So I'm going to take my Fix Plus spray and set my face.